going on, good folks? What's going on? This is yours again, Pierre Laguerre, with another positive note for all the truckers out there. Now, I know we are actually anticipating another booming market. Yes, indeed, the market is on track to rebounding, right? And the reality is, a lot of shippers are really going to be looking to work directly with asset based carriers. But the challenge is, a lot of smoking companies are very small. They don't have the tools, they don't have the resources to be a valuable partner in front of shippers. So, you yourself, as a carrier, as an owner operator, or a small business, how do you actually become appealing in front of a shipper to land that direct shipper relationship? Well, let's unpack this. In order to do that, I believe truck drivers and small carriers have to start becoming very creative on how we approach trucking. Again, trucking have always been a very cyclical industry. It's always been up and down, right? So we have to understand that. But at the same token, we have to truly understand who is our main target audience and what problem they are having. So in our case, we're talking about the shippers. The shippers are the main target audience here for us as small carriers, owner operators, or small trucking companies. But the problem is that a lot of us don't learn how to get in front of that shipper. We don't learn how to speak on that shipper's pain point in order to kind of lend them as a customer. Because again, when we're running our small trucking business, there's so much challenges that goes around. Sometimes it's very hard for us to really wrap our head around how do we focus, how do we become creative to build something of value or to look like a problem solver to a shipper. But if we were to step back for 1 second and kind of look at it and say, okay, well, what are the challenges that that shipper is facing every day? How do they deal with those challenges? But more importantly, how can I become a valuable partner and help them solve some of that challenges, right? So there's two ways you can approach and help a shipper. One, by providing capacity, which I talk about. You as a driver or small carrier, it's imperative that you think about diversification. It's important that you think about building your own brokerage firm because that's another way you can go and get shippers. The second way is also if you are an asset-based carrier, be polite. Speak to that customer every time you at a delivery or a pickup. You have a potential opportunity to make a partnership. So while you're over there, ask that shipper some questions. Hey, how's things going? What is your most busiest season around? What is the commodity that you guys ship? How many locations do you guys have? How often a broker drop the ball on a shipment with you guys? And what do you guys usually do when a broker do drop the ball? And this is exactly, again, by asking these questions, you will start to realize where you yourself can fit in as a problem solver for that shipper. So once the shipper say X, Y, and Z, yes, we deal with this. Well, I would say, well, what is the process to working with new customers? Do you work with just one broker, or do you want to work with multiple brokers, or do you also work with a combination of brokers, carriers, and owner operators? These questions, again, will allow you to understand that shipper. It will allow you to understand their needs, and it will also allow you yourself to be creative or to become creative in solving that problem for the shipper. So again, this is why it's very important on truly understanding the business side of trucking in order for you to become successful, because trucking is bigger than just driving a truck. It's bigger than just owning two trucks. You have to know why you own these trucks, what problem you are solving, who is your target audience, and are you doing a great job by providing reliable solution to those potential customers. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you find this very helpful, make sure you share it with a friend. But again, my name is Pierre. I've been in trucking for 21 years. I've done owner operator, I've done fleet owner, building tech companies, built a staffing agency, dispatching companies, and now I want to teach truck drivers the importance of understanding the business side of trucking.